Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to dive into an issue that is important for many families and has to do with communication struggles at home. Whether you're an adult or you're a teen yourself, you might have noticed that sometimes, no matter who it is you're talking to or who the conversation is with, you just seem to happen to have an idea of how the conversation will go or a point of view of the person that you're talking to that doesn't really allow you to listen to that person. Now, conversations don't just seem to happen. But what if I told you that the reason that that is happening might not be what you think? So most of the time, communication problems within the home happen because we have an idea about the person that we're talking to. Whether you're a teen talking to your parent and you have the idea that, oh, parents never listen, they have no idea, they grew up in a different time, or they're bored, they're just going to tell me what to do. Or whether you're a parent that is talking to your teen and maybe you have it set in between your eyebrows that your teen is lazy, that your teen is just not going to do what they say that they're going to do. So that's a label that we've placed on the person. And when we place those labels on people, it doesn't matter what the person does. We won't be able to see the person beyond that label. Whatever the person tells us, we're always going to use a filter to listen to them. A filter that does not allow us to listen to what the person is really saying, and it doesn't allow us even to see the person as they really are. Sometimes we realize this a lot when we look in hindsight and we look at pictures and we realize, wow, I never noticed how beautiful my son was when he was that age. I'm talking about maybe you see this picture 10 years later, or maybe you see you read this that was written to you some years later, and you also think, wow, where did this come from? I didn't have any idea this person was like this. And here I'm talking specifically about parents and children, but this can also be a topic that relates to your coworkers even. There are times when we don't listen to people as they are, and that is because we look at them through filters, like these glasses. These glasses are filters through which I'm looking. And if I take out my glasses, what I see will be completely different. Even when I see myself with the glasses and without the glasses, I see different things. So how can we fix this? Yeah? It takes a little bit of practice, but it starts with one simple step, recognizing that we're doing it. So for example, if you're a parent, I'm a parent myself, I have 2 children, I can start by just writing a list of whatever pops up in my mind as to who my children are. And then looking at that list and trying to realize when I'm having conversations with them, am I really listening to them, or am I listening to them based on one of those adjectives from the list? Is it that I think that they are a certain way, so that's the way I communicate with them? Or am I giving them the chance to show up as they really are? So recognizing the labels we've placed on people is the first step in having a real conversation. But there is something that is also useful, and this is a little bit more challenging, and is to try, whenever you listen to a person and you know you have an idea about them, try to imagine that you have never met this person before, that it's the first time that this person is showing up in front of you. Now, this is really challenging, especially with people we know, because we're so used to seeing them every day. But it might help us visualize them in a new light, in a different way than we're used to seeing them. So those are 2 simple things you can try, but I'd love to hear from you. What have you tried? What issues of the sort do you have? What works for you? What doesn't work for you? And just remember, whatever you try, it doesn't happen overnight. It's not true that you realize something one day and the next day magically it has changed, it has disappeared, and life is all wonderful and ideal. That's not how it works. That's how they show it in movies, but that's not real life. So give this a try. If you see that you are doing these things, let me know how it goes. And please remember that if you like this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. It's very nice to know that the work I'm doing and the content I'm putting out is being appreciated by someone. And remember to subscribe for more insights on parenting and communication. Talk to you soon.